Sure thing. Here's the translation. I know your deeds. Behold, I have set before you an open door, and no one can shut it. Revelation 3:8. Good morning to all who join in this morning journey. Today, we will talk about something that we all seek, especially when we feel stagnant or trapped by the circumstances of life: the opening of new doors. And not just any door, but those that once opened, no one can shut. Imagine that. An opportunity that, when it presents itself, is so certain and secure that not even the greatest adversity can block it. In our daily lives, we face many challenges. There are times when we feel as if every door we try to open is locked. It could be at work, where it seems like there is no progress or recognition, no matter how hard we try. Or perhaps in our personal lives, struggling to maintain healthy relationships or seeking that peace of mind that seems so elusive. In this scenario, the search for peace of mind becomes a necessary refuge, although often elusive. Many of us aspire to a state of tranquility and contentment that seems to just touch our lives without settling. It is a constant struggle to maintain a balanced mind when the storms of professional and personal life do not give us a break. However, it is essential to recognize that these moments of difficulty also serve as turning points, where we learn about our own tenacity and the depth of our determination. In each locked door, there is a lesson to be learned, and in each challenge, an opportunity to grow and strengthen ourselves, better preparing us for when the doors finally open. But here's some good news, which is not only a relief, but a true comfort for our journey. God is at work. He not only sees our struggles, but is actively opening paths where we once only saw walls. Believing this is not denying our problems, but recognizing a greater force working in our favor. Now think about Joseph of Egypt, sold as a slave by his own brothers, unjustly imprisoned and forgotten in prison. But even in the worst circumstances, doors were being prepared to open in a way that Joseph could never imagine. From prison to the position of governor, not because he had a plan B or because he was exceptionally lucky, but because there was a plan of God in action. The same applies to us. Every challenge we face can be the seed of a new opportunity. It may not be easy to see it now, but faith challenges us to trust not in what we can see, but in what is promised. And the promise is of doors that open, of paths that become clear. So how do we deal with these moments of waiting? How do we maintain faith when the doors seem more like walls than passages? In these moments of doubt, we must trust in God. Now, with great faith, let's start our day in prayer. Lord, this morning I come before you with a heart full of hopes and, at the same time, burdened with concerns. I recognize that many times I look at the closed doors in front of me, focusing more on the barriers than on the possibilities. I confess that my vision is limited, that my faith sometimes falters with the wind of circumstances. I ask, O God, that you strengthen my heart and broaden my vision. Help me to see beyond the immediate difficulties, to recognize your hand guiding my way. May I remember the stories of overcoming that surround us every day, of people who, against all odds, found new beginnings and unexpected paths that led to great achievements. In this moment of reflection and confession, I come before you, Lord, admitting the times when my patience failed and my faith wavered in the face of these locked doors. I recognize that in moments of frustration, I often lose sight of the constant presence of your guidance and love. My heart is discouraged, and my mind is clouded with doubts, making me question if I will ever see the change I long for. I ask for forgiveness for these moments of weakness and for not seeking in you the strength to persevere. I plead with you to teach me to trust more in you, to rest in the certainty that you are working in my favor even when I cannot see. May I find serenity in your plans and patience in your promises, keeping my faith alive through trials and tribulations. Furthermore, I ask for your help in understanding the purpose behind each challenge I face. May I not see the locked doors as final barriers, but as invitations for a deepening of my faith and understanding. Help me to realize that each no I face may be a redirection to a greater and more aligned yes with your divine plans. That is the beauty of God's plan. We are not alone on this journey. We are all connected, each with the key to open doors for one another, with simple gestures, encouraging words, or even just being there, present and attentive. It may seem small, but for the one receiving, it may be the door that needed to be opened. May each one of us reflect on these questions and find within ourselves the courage and inspiration to act. May doors open, and may we all be both key and lock, both the one who enters and the one who invites to enter. And remember, the biggest doors God opens often seem small at first. Stay alert and be a part of this daily miracle. Amen.